All right, so let me start by asking the question. Is it only me that think the honeypot girl has changed, or ever since she's been with Wayne, her persona has changed? No, I'm not saying you're not supposed to have confidence and, feel better in yourself and whatever, but it feels almost like she's showing off. Let's go.
Can I speak to Damien for a moment?
Sure.
All right. All right. What's up, girl?
You know, I've been thinking about it, and
Let me close the door real
there
quick.
needs to be.
I don't know nobody. So this is a private conversation between me and you. So close it.
All I was gonna say is I feel like there needs to be more structure around here. You know what I mean? Like you said, it's not bringing in any money. You got girls running around here.
Yeah, but okay, so you feel like there's need to be much structure. Okay, is it the structure or is it the girls? Which one of them it is? Because it can't be the two of them, you have to get it together. It can't be the fact that he has a bunch of girls that he's talking to. You are a woman who is in a committed relationship, right? And he has a business, and this is his business. I don't remember him saying that this is also Tamir's business. He asked you to assist him with the business. Now, if you want, you could actually walk and ask Wayne to farm your business by yourself. But don't come over here saying exactly if you can run the man business.
No albums out. What's going on? What's funny?
Oh man, it's just the way it's structured. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand.
I I didn't really, how's it feel to be a part of a cult?
I beg your pardon?
Like a cult, like a collective, a conglomerate.
Excuse me?
No, I was just saying, because you were saying structure, so I was like, is it the same type of structure you were talking about at the party without a girl? Because you said a lot of girls, right? Because it was a...
So I see what D's doing. He's basically cloning her because, of course, yeah, if you're talking about structure, are you talking about the structure at the party and itself? Look, okay, normally I would comment on it from a space of business as far as the music is concerned. But the truth with this part is that D is a street guy. So it is his business. What he's doing is really the way his business goes. So it is, again, it is indicative upon the honeypot girl if she wants to stay or leave. Trust me, it's indicative on her as to what she wants to actually do. But all of a sudden, you can't just be giving out advice just because no, you're with a man who is pretty much deemed to be high value. You need to calm down and take a couple seats back. It's as simple as that.
whole lot of girls at that party. They was all his exes. It's crazy.
You know what they
That's
mean?
crazy, man. I was just saying that because you had brought up it was so many women, so I was like, dang, that reminded me. I did see a lot of women. But it was dope, though, the way you had put it together. Y'all had the pajamas, matching pajamas. Y'all had the beds laid out.
That's real funny.
Really, you and him, the red pajamas, he could have put the red on all the girls.
Alrighty,
And, man,
Oh, D has gone below the belt. You know what? His jokes are warranted. I mean, think about it. Couldn't he have just put the red pajamas on all the girls and say, you know what? Every girl in red pajama is basically a girl that Wayne has been with. It is what it is. It is true. I mean, he has been with all the girls that were there and a bunch of them. And, I mean, she had to suck that up. Like, she had to deal with that. Like, she had to deal with the mere fact that, these were just at one point Wayne's girls and they were a part of the concubine tribe. Like just like I said before, they were just one of the concubines.
I'm done. I'm sorry.
Because whatever Wayne had going on in his past, that's fine. But that brings me back to my point. Because no matter what, his business is on point. And so I feel like we need to make sure that whatever we have going on here, the business is being put first.
Oh, the business always
Yeah,
first.
I just came in here and told you we need to step some things up. That's all.
Okay. Well, you really actually came in here and said something about, you didn't say step things up. You was like, there's a whole lot of women running around. I think
That's the only thing you heard.
Well, that's the only thing that you pointed to us. You didn't give us exactly what you're giving us. You're trying to take shots. See, again, the honeypot girl is behaving disingenuous. I'm telling you, every time I see Tamir has a level of undershade about her. And again, her father talks about DNA. I think that's actually in her DNA. It's in the DNA of the character in itself to kind of throw these shots when they're like whatever that's going on instead of just being real. It's a real, but you're not really being real. Because again, what makes her think that she can tell D about his business? Again, you look, As far as I'm concerned, she shouldn't even be in business with D. She should have had her own business and be working on her own thing. So my question is, why is she still in business with D, man? Tamir has the dance place that she has. She could have turned D down on this particular studio and not work here anymore. So all of this is moot. This is moot. Her coming to D at this point in time is just a waste of time. Because please, that's his business, not hers.
My fault because
That's
I
what you.
said that we need some structure in here. That's how I started. You asked me to elaborate, and I did.
So
And
this,
it's true. It's a whole lot of women in this record label, but I don't hear no singing, just giggling in the corner.
gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I'm a part of this business. I want us to make sure that we doing the business.
Okay.
Especially, you know,
Did you you had made
this
sure
is-
y'all did the business at the party too, right? Because you was a part of that business.
you
Let's
you
look.
must have had a really good time.
I had a great time. Did you have a great time? Especially
I
at
had
the
a great
end when
time.
Shawty got drunk and she started like naming everybody. That was crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't expect that. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. When I looked at that, I was like, boy, that's pimping right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, boy, how did he do that? All these folks at the same
And
place
you
at the
know
same
what?
time?
And she was the master organizer of the entire thing. That's what it is. She's trying to dance her way out of this party, and you can't skirt your way out of a party that you made that coincidentally had a bunch of exes at, because that's really and truly what the party was. A party of exes, of Wayne's exes and his present girlfriend. Now, Wayne may like you for what's going on. And again, she could talk business all she wants. This is my stance on this. Tamara can leave. That's my stance on it. She can leave. She does not need to be at this record label. She makes $30,000 per month and she has a dance studio. She needs to tend to the dance studio in itself. Trust me, at this point in time, she shouldn't even be in D's face. I've always been saying that. I don't understand why she's still doing business with D. The question is, why she's still doing business with D? If she's not disingenuous, and I know you're going to have Tamira fans that will come on and try to defend her. This is my question to you. If Tamira is not disingenuous, then why is she still doing business with D? Because she doesn't have to.
You know what, Damien?
No, he didn't do that. You did that. You invited all of his ex.
And that's your problem. And that's your problem. You play too much because I came in here talking about
What?
business and you worried about my relationship.
I just
There is no business. You're talking about other girls that were there. Look, the chick was trying to be sneaky and got caught because guess what? You cannot be sneaky on anybody at all. They're going to always remember the mere fact that you put a party together for all of your current man's exes. People are going to remember that.
yeah, you can't
That's
even talk
all right.
about structure.
That's
I was
all
just
right.
saying a little structure
Yeah,
here and
that's
there.
all
You know
right.
what I'm saying? All right.
Get it together.
Okay. Got your sister wild thing going on, coming to be about structure and all these women. Girl, please.
Exactly. Please. Look, man, look. It's exactly what I've said just the same way. And I'm glad Damien shares the sentiments. Come on, man. Look, I've picked up from the Tamir character that there is an air of cockiness about her ever since the money has dropped in. She's become a little more cocky. You see where I'm coming from? And so she feels like she needs to get in the midst of different pieces. Again, I'm not going to stop saying it. She does not need to be here. So yes, D has all right to be cloning her. D is our ex-boyfriend. Why isn't she working on her dance studio? She makes the money. She still kept the $12,000 she was supposed to give to D. Why not put that in your dance studio? That's the question. Before you start going over any trail and tell me, oh, D this and D that and D this and D that. That is my question. Why is she still doing business with her ex-boyfriend? That is your question. With all of the money that she's been getting. Trying to tell him how to run things and tell him how to go about things. You cannot come tell him man nothing. And that's no, she's upset because guess what? She thinks, this is what I think is going on. She thinks that all of this is going to make D just run behind her and say, oh Lord, Tamir, I've been so wrong and I should be much better. And oh, you know what, I'm going to cheat. No. D is who he is. And you know what? The good thing is that the man is playing himself. Him not be nobody else at all. But I'm just sensing an air of a little complex. I've been seeing it since the party. Since the party, I've been seeing it because I notice when people talk to her about the Shayla thing, her energy is very, very different. And when she looks at them, she looks at them very side-eyed and like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't need to listen to you. She gives them that type of energy. But hey, give me y'all's take. You know what I mean? Declone it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.